With all of the insane news that has been coming out over the past 24 hours, with everything having to do with The List and The Island Boy and everything else and all of the craziness with that in Hollywood, the elites and everything, I think there's one thing that we can really come to as a conclusion here when it comes to the media and the way that they have treated Mel Gibson so horribly over the years. I think that they owe him a major apology because Mel Gibson was right. Mel Gibson tried to warn everyone about Hollywood in multiple ways, and of course, no one paid attention. Whenever anybody comes along that tries to warn people about this type of stuff, you know, Isaac Cappy is another example of that. How many times do we see these types of individuals either disappear, no longer exist, or are blacklisted from Hollywood? And that is exactly what happened to Mel Gibson. And he even talked about this. He talked about this in this crazy video that he put out, of course, decades ago, where he talked about Hollywood, where he talked about the cult-like place that Hollywood is, and how eventually you can be destroyed by Hollywood if you do not do exactly what they want, which is exactly what happened to him. He was extremely prophetic in this video about his own career in Hollywood. So let's go ahead and check out some of this, because in case some of people haven't seen this before, this is pretty wild stuff.
I had a whole bunch of weird paranoid suspicions about what the hell was going on, because there was a lot of stuff I couldn't understand.
Right.
And nobody was really bothering to explain it to me.
They don't.
He's talking about Hollywood.
And I formed a bunch of opinions about the town and about the people in it that were like, surely that couldn't be, because a whole place can't be like, you know, Weird Town, you know, where the stranger wanders in and all the people are in the bar and they all shut up when he looks at them, and they tell you don't go to the house on the hill, and it's like that.
So what he is saying here is he's describing Hollywood as a weird town where there's a lot of people who are paranoid, a lot of people who are walking on eggshells. There's a lot of secrets, a lot of dark things that are kept from the public eye in Hollywood. And that's exactly how he is describing Hollywood here. It's absolutely wild stuff.
And then you go away and you think, no, I was wrong. I mean, that's insane thinking. I'm paranoid. I imagined that stuff. That couldn't be the reason for why so-and-so was acting like, could it? And then you find out later on the track that you were exactly on track with a lot of this stuff, that some of your worst nightmares were real.
Some of your worst nightmares about Hollywood, about some of the people in Hollywood, were real. Man, that is a powerful statement right there. And look at exactly what Hollywood did to Mel Gibson, because he didn't align with their agenda, because they were intimidated about him, because they were afraid of him. And there's also this incredible video that Mel Gibson posted earlier this year or last year with Sound of Freedom, where he posted this video that, of course, is an absolutely amazing video that shows that Mel Gibson is not like so many other people in Hollywood.
One of the most disturbing problems in our world today is human trafficking, and particularly the trafficking of children. Our future is our children. Now, the first step in eradicating this crime is awareness. Go see Sound of Freedom.
Thank you so much for being one of the few people who is willing to stand up for children in a world of elites that absolutely despise children. Shia LaBeouf's Catholicism was catalyzed by close friend Mel Gibson after their initial face-off. And since then, it looks like Shia LaBeouf has completely turned his life around, which is just crazy to see. Just the way that he has completely just changed his life. I'm quite close with Mel Gibson. I didn't know how to get to Latin Mass. I didn't know how to find it. You can't like go online and type it up and find it. He introduced me to a certain Latin Mass because he's very into that traditionalist thing. And that is Mel Gibson, who is helping Shia LaBeouf and helped turn his life around. Guys, Mel Gibson was right. He was right about everything. There are so many things that Mel Gibson has said over the years that point to that. And like I said in my previous video, this year is only going to get crazier and crazier, okay? This is just the beginning of everything that is happening right now. So make sure that you fasten your seatbelts and hold on, because it's going to be a crazy ride. Hope you guys are excited about that. I know that I am. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.